Alright, tech enthusiasts and fellow innovators, gather round. Because today we're diving headfirst into a story that absolutely set hacker news ablaze. We're talking about a project that's not just gaining traction, but fundamentally reshaping how we think about a crucial aspect of artificial intelligence. Speech-to-text transcription. The star of our show? A little, but incredibly mighty, project called Transcribe.cpp. If you spend any time on hacker news, or in developer circles, you've probably seen the name. It rocketed to the top, sparking discussions, inspiring developers, and frankly, blowing a lot of minds. But why? What exactly is Transcribe.cpp? And why is its rise to prominence such a big deal in the vast, ever-evolving landscape of AI and open-source development? Let's start with the foundation. The world of AI transcription was revolutionized by OpenAI's Whisper model. Released in 2022, Whisper quickly became the gold standard for accuracy and robustness across multiple languages. It was a massive leap forward, offering unparalleled performance compared to existing solutions. The problem? Like many powerful AI models, running Whisper at its full potential often required significant computational resources, often through cloud-based APIs, which come with costs, latency, and sometimes privacy considerations. Enter the heroes of our story, the open-source community, and specifically, Georgy Gurganov and his incredible work on whisper.cpp. Georgy took the sophisticated architecture of OpenAI Whisper and ported it to C++. Why C++? For raw performance, minimal dependencies, and the ability to run these complex models directly on your CPU, often without needing a dedicated GPU. This was the first major breakthrough, making Whisper accessible on a much wider array of hardware. Now, Transcribe.cpp builds directly on this foundation. It's essentially a very user-friendly command line tool that leverages whisper.cpp to perform real-time or offline transcription of audio files. The elegance of Transcribe.cpp lies in its simplicity and effectiveness. You feed it an audio file, and it spits out incredibly accurate text, often faster than the audio itself, right there on your local machine. This might sound trivial at first glance. We have countless speech-to-text services, right? Google, Amazon, Microsoft, and specialized transcription services. So, what makes Transcribe.cpp different? It boils down to a few critical factors: performance, privacy, and accessibility. First, performance. The whisper.cpp project, and by extension Transcribe.cpp is a masterclass in optimization. Through techniques like quantization, reducing the precision of the model's weights without significantly impacting accuracy, and clever memory management with the ggml library, these models can run astonishingly fast on standard consumer hardware. We're talking about transcribing hours of audio in minutes on a laptop, not requiring a server farm. This efficiency means lower energy consumption and less reliance on powerful, often expensive, cloud infrastructure. Second, privacy. This is a huge one. When you send your audio to a cloud-based transcription service, you're trusting that service with your data. For sensitive conversations, personal notes, or proprietary information, this can be a major hurdle. Transcribe.cpp eliminates this concern entirely. Your audio never leaves your machine. The transcription happens locally, fully under your control. This is a massive win for individuals and organizations alike who prioritize data sovereignty and security. Third, accessibility. For developers, Transcribe.cpp and whisper.cpp represent a democratization of advanced AI capabilities. Previously, integrating high-quality speech-to-text into an application might involve complex API integrations, managing cloud accounts, and dealing with variable pricing models. Now, with a simple C++ library, developers can embed state-of-the-art transcription directly into their applications, creating entirely new categories of offline-first, privacy-respecting tools. Imagine voice assistants that don't need an internet connection, dictation software that never sends your voice to a third party, or research tools that can analyze audio on device without data leakage. The response on Hacker News wasn't just positive. It was euphoric. Comment sections exploded with excitement. Developers shared their experiences, lauded the performance, and immediately began envisioning new applications. Terms like game changer, revolutionary, and, finally, a real alternative dominated the discussions. The sheer speed and accuracy running locally on a MacBook Air or a Raspberry Pi was something many thought was years away, if ever achievable at this level of quality. One of the most frequent points of discussion was the potential for Transcribe.cpp in embedded systems. Think about smart devices, assistive technologies, or even in-car systems that could offer highly accurate voice control or transcription without constant internet dependency. The implications for accessibility, especially for those in areas with poor internet connectivity or those who rely on assistive voice technologies, are profound. Beyond just transcribing audio files, the underlying whisper.cpp library